Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Stupendous Wave, and as promised, here is my Jurassic World blind bag collection video. Now, I could not fit all of them into the camera space, so we will be looking at each individual species and the variants. I do believe that I have every variant of every figure. Now, I really recommend you get these figures. I really enjoy them. They have a good price point, and they are actually scaled down. They share the same molds as a lot of the bigger figures. For example, the Indominus Rex up front shares the mold of the Indominus Rex versus the gyrosphere, and the Allosaurus shares the Bashers and Biters Allosaurus, and the Spinosaurus same with the Bashers and Biters Spinosaurus, and the T-Rex, I believe it shares the same mold as the Chomping T-Rex, which is really awesome. They're great figures. I really do enjoy them, and of course the price point is very low, and in my personal opinion these are the best Jurassic World figures, taking into account of course the price point and how many you get. They come in either 1 packs or 15 packs, so yeah, I really recommend getting them. Now real quick, I have a few things to say before we get into the actual collection video and we take a look at every single species and each variant I have for those species. I just want to say thank you everyone for over 20,000 subscribers. That is just insane to think. I love doing YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. This is just so much fun. You guys have given me a fantastic experience, and this is because of you guys that I'm able to do this. So I can't give everyone here a shout out, but if I could, I would. Believe me, I know a lot of the commenters' names, like frequent commenters, and I really do appreciate them, and they're overwhelmingly positive, and I just want to say thank you real quick. But before we get started on the collection video, I just have a few people that I would like to mention here and individually say thank you to. I have, of course, Anthony or Anthanos, and I do frequent in his podcasts, so if you would like to check that out, we actually did one all about kaiju recently. The link to that is in the description down below. I really recommend you check it out. He's really funny, and he's really informative with all of his podcasts. Next, we have Mega Masher. He's one of my favorite commenters. He's overwhelmingly positive. He's hilarious. He's just an overall great person, and I really do appreciate him commenting and being so positive all the time. And he has a channel as well that revolves around Pokemon, so if you guys would like to check that out, go ahead, and his channel is in the description below as well. Next, we have Magix Joker, or Charlie. He's a great friend of mine on Skype, and overall just a great person, another positive person, and like I said, a great friend. Next, we have Michael excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, Michael Cherniakoff. He does some great artwork. He sent me a few pictures today, actually, or drawings today that will be in future videos. He's very talented, and I just want to take a second to thank him for sending me those pictures and allowing me to use them in my videos. They're awesome. You'll see soon. I'll credit him when the pictures show up in future videos. Next, we have Brother S, or Jan. I asked this guy for a few pictures of the Indominus Rex, and he literally sent me 40 pictures of the Indominus Rex, and it was just awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate it. You've also been a great friend, and that's just awesome of you. I can't believe that must have taken forever, and it just means a lot. So next we have Stupendous Fan on Twitter, which is awesome that he made a Twitter account to support me. That's just amazing. Thank you so much, dude. And last, we have Nano Gaming /reviews. So his channel's in the description down below as well if you'd like to check that out. He's basically kept me filled in on everything that's going on, not only in Jurassic World, but with Star Wars and King Kong, everything, and he's just been great at that. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our first species and their different variants. So each figure has 3 variants, and here in front of us is the Indominus Rex. Here we have the white and blue variant right here, and then we have the core one, or the most movie accurate one, which is the yellowish green one and gray one. Of course, they have the red eye as well. And then we have my personal favorite one, which is the brown one, which is really cool. So yes, these are the 3 Indominus Rexes. Great figure. It probably has the most detail out of any of them besides maybe the Triceratops. I really do like this. And I'd also like to say that I will be trying to get the Indominus Rex Bashers and Biters, or Basher and Biter, and the Velociraptor Growlers to be reviewed here. They might be hard to find, but I will be getting them. I'll do everything I can to get them, and I also am thinking about, if I can, doing a giveaway of the Bashers and Biters Indominus Rex. So stay tuned for that review once I get it. Not exactly sure when that will be released, but hopefully pretty soon. And yeah, possibly doing a giveaway for that. So go ahead and check that out. Just keep an eye out on the channel for that. So yeah, this is the Indominus Rex. These are the 3 variants. Next, here we have the Mosasaurus. So the first one is a yellow one with some blue and black on top. Now this is actually my least favorite one, and it's the least screen accurate one, but it's still pretty cool. They all have the JW logo on them. But yeah, that's my least favorite one. And then this one's really cool. It's green and brown with, of course, black on top and a little bit of white paint there. This one's actually really cool. Of course, the sculpts on all these are beautiful. They're based off of the Mosasaurus versus the submarine set. And here's the most movie accurate one. It's got a little bit of yellow paint there, but other than that, it's pretty movie accurate besides the black paint as well. But yeah, this is the one that most people will probably want. Again, the sculpts on these figures are amazing, especially for the size. You can see compared to my hand that they're pretty tiny, but they're still just amazing figures. And yeah, those are the Mosasaurus. And here is the Stegosaurus collection that I have with all the variants. Now, I do have a whole lot of doubles with these, as you saw in the beginning, but I figured that you guys would just want to see one of each, so they're not all over the place, and it also makes it easier for me. So here we go. We have a metallic green color for the spikes on this one, or the plates. They're not really spikes, which is really cool. And again, the sculpts on these are awesome. The Stegosaurus probably has one of the weaker sculpts, especially with the head, if you can see there. It's not really that great. But yeah, these are by far the most simple of the figures, but that's not saying that they're bad. Of course, the metallic plates are cool on that one, and then there's the JW logo again. And for this one, you have a lime green color, and I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it's almost like a brownish green color here for the spikes. They might just all look, it might all just look green on the camera, but they're definitely different colors in person. So yeah, this one's cool again, lime green, really pops in the collection. Probably this figure pops more than any of the others. And then you have, of course, the brown one with the gray plates and the JW logo there. Not really very much shading on these. There is shading on some of the other figures, which is really cool. Awesome that they added that. And yeah, so those are the Stegosaurus collection that I have. My favorite one here is probably the this one with the metallic spikes. It just looks really cool. But this one's cool as well because it really pops out. So here is my Triceratops collection for the blind bags. We get a brown one, a green one, and a dark gray one. The dark gray one is actually the rarest piece here out of the Triceratops. And as you can see, it's just immaculate detail on these. They have the yellow eye right there. But it really is spectacular. And people are thinking that there is a Bashers and Biters Triceratops coming, because of course these figures are based off of bigger molds, or a lot of them are, and we haven't gotten a Triceratops Basher and Biter yet, so people are thinking that. They're thinking that with the Stegosaurus as well. We do, however, have a Stegoceratops Bashers and Biter, but that's not quite as cool as just having a regular Triceratops, especially one with this amount of detail, which is awesome. So yeah, that's the gray one. Like I said, that's the most rare figure to find. It's rare to find these in 15 packs, but you can get these in the 3-pack tube. This is the most common one, and it's awesome. Lime green, of course, and then it has the dark eye there, the JW logo on the back. These are awesome. And then this is fairly common as well, although not quite as common as the green one. Again, another yellow eye and brown. My favorite out of these are 6s for me. I like these both a lot. The lime green one is cool as well. I just prefer the brown and the gray coloring. Here are the Dimorphodons. We have the brown Dimorphodon with the black and the blue paint, which is the most common one. This one's pretty cool. It's actually the best painted out of the three, which is good because it's the most common and it's also my favorite. Again, the sculpt here is based off of the Growler Dimorphodon. It looks like there's the underbelly of the brown one. And here's the white one, which is less common but still fairly common. Again, it's got some purple there and some green on top and the JW logo there. And this is actually one of the most rare blind bag figures you can get, and that's the orange head Dimorphodon with the orange and gray like body, and you can see some darker gray paint there. So this is actually very, very rare. I've collected a ton of these things, as you can see from the beginning of the video, and I only have 2 of these. So yeah, probably the most rare figure that I have in my collection as far as blind bags go. Maybe that's just me, maybe that's just my luck, but let me know if you guys have this figure. It's the blue Dimorphodon. So yeah, the Dimorphodon figures are good. This one's my favorite. Again, good that it's the most common one. Here are the Pteranodons, and the good thing about these figures is they all seem to be fairly common. You get the brown Pteranodon with the JW logo there, and no paint on the underbelly, but you can see some kind of red shading there, which is cool, and a darker color on the crest, which is nice. Again, this is the brown and red one. Then you can get the silver one with a little bit of green paint on the crest. This one's nice as well, JW logo right there. The eye is painted black on this figure. There's no paint on the eyes on this figure, unfortunately. It's just straight up brown like it is on the crest as well. And then we have the lime green one with a brownish kind of crest color, and again the eyes are painted on this one. So not really super great figures. Some of the least favorite from this line. It would have been very, very hard to have to translate the Pteranodon versus helicopter into these figures, but they're still really, really cool, and it looks nice when they're all flying together. You can recreate the Main Street attack scene from Jurassic World with these figures very, very well. You can buy them in bulk. Here's my Ankylosaur collection. We have the orange one off to the right with the yellow eye and the kind of orangey, like a darker orange underbelly. You have the green one with a gray underbelly and a reddish eye, if you can see that there. Might not pick up super well. There's a better one. Reddish eye. And then you have my personal favorite one. You have almost a goldish brown one, which is really cool, and then a dark, like a skin tone color underneath there. And of course they all say made in China on there, and you can see the JW logo on the back leg. Now, out of these 3, these are really, really great figures, by the way. This one's the most rare. This one's rare as well, and this one's fairly common. So, but this one's my favorite by far. And here are the Pachy's, and these actually did appear briefly in Jurassic World on the monitor with Lowry, which was looking at when they said that the Pachycephalosaurus had escaped from the paddock, and they had to tranquilize it and bring it back. Not escaped to like where people were, but escaped out of where its designated area. So yeah, for this one we have a orange one with kind of a pink coloring, this is actually a really, really nice looking one. It's very unique. I love the sculpt on these, and they have a black eye. So yeah, there's the orange one. I like that one. Then we have the green one that has a like darker or lighter green coloring on it. This one's great as well. You have a lime green eye, which is cool. And the sculpt on these is probably one of the best out of the blind bag figures. And this does not share the same sculpt as the Pachy from the Bashes and Biters, but they still did a great job with it. As you can see here, there's the green one. And then my personal favorite, you have the brown, and again you have the pinkish purple color for the top, which is cool. This one, and a lime green eye or a yellowish eye. And this one's very, very cool as well. I like this one a lot. And the JW logo right there. One of my favorite figures out of the blind bag is this one, and this one is actually the most rare. This is common and this is rare as well. The orange figures, believe it or not, are fairly rare, although they're the least sought after ones. And here are all three of the Velociraptors. You have the brown one with the yellow stripes, which you could use to represent Echo. Very, very cool. Wish they had painted the eye a different color, but the sculpt is very, very good. Again, you have the toe claw there and the JW logo. And then you have this gray one, which I know isn't the color of blue, but it's the one that a lot of people say represents blue. Oh, and the tongue is painted pink over there. And you have another pink tongue here and a lighter gray paint on top. Again, the eye isn't painted, but that's very, very small. That's a tiny, tiny gripe. Again, the toe claw's there. And here's the lime green one with the brownish stripes. Very, very, very cool. Love these figures. And you can have this either represent Charlie or Delta, more like Charlie. So yeah, these are the three variants for the Velociraptor figures. Really, really like these. Again, these are one of my favorite ones. And they do come from the sculpt of the Growler's blue figure. And here are the Rexes. You have the orange Rex, which is the most common one. It has a dark eye right there and then a yellow underbelly. And this is a figure that, while has a nice sculpt, that a lot of people don't really want. And it's very, very common actually. You're more likely to get this in a blind bag than any other figure. Next you have the most rare one, and this is the brown one, the one that represents Rexy from the film, because of course she is a brownish color. And this is my favorite figure out of all of them. It took me a while to find this one, and it did not disappoint when I got her. It's got a skin tone underbelly and the black eye right there. But this is my favorite figure. If you guys can get any of them, I recommend you get one movie accurate Indominus Rex and one movie accurate T-Rex for them to go at it. That would just be awesome. And this is another rare figure. There's the green T-Rex. This is kind of what represents the buck T-Rex, and you can have this represent the male, like I said. It's got like a lighter green underbelly. So yeah, the T-Rex figures are great. Of course, try and get this one if you can get any of them. You can see these in the 3-packs, all three of them actually. But if you see one with this, I recommend picking it up. And here's my Spinosaurus collection. We have this one here, which is a light gray figure, almost a whitish figure with some green paint there. Again, the sculpts from the Bashers and Biters Spinosaurus here. Very, very good. You have the brown one with the black. Again, the eyes aren't painted on these, which is fine. And then you have the JW logo there. And then you have another very, very rare figure. You have the golden metallic on top of white paint Spinosaurus, and this is actually a very, very rare figure. It goes for like $7 on eBay on its own. But another good thing is that they made a more common figure, the best one in my opinion. And although it's not super close to the JP3 Spinosaurus, this is what most people are using to represent that in their collections. And this one's not bad as well. I like all of them. And here are the Allosaurus, or the Allosaurus that I have. And this is an Allosaurus sculpt because, of course, it's the same general sculpt from the Bashers and Biters Allosaurus. These are confirmed to be Allosaurus, not Metriacanthosaurus. These are Allosauruses. So yeah, here's the brown one with the green paint. Really, really like this sculpt, by the way. One of the best. Again, the JW logo right there. Fantastic figures, these. And this one's actually the rarest out of the three, but I was lucky enough to get a few of these. They're very, very awesome. I really, really like this one. All three of them are fantastic. And then you have what I like to call the Tiger Allosaurus, which is really, really, really cool looking. You can even see the teeth pointing out there. Again, JW logo here, and on the other underbelly you have a lighter orange color. And on the underbelly of this one you have like a skin tone color. And then for the last one, it's green with gray. Like I said, all three of these paint jobs are fantastic. I love these. JW logo there, light green underbelly, just awesome. I love these. And this is actually the last one that we have. So yes, those are all of the variants of the Jurassic World blind bags and my collection. What do you guys think? Which one is your favorite figure? Which one is your favorite variant of the figure? Like I said, stay tuned for more Jurassic World reviews or toy reviews and speculation and stuff like that. And possibly a giveaway if I'm able to get my hands on 2 Bashers and Biters and Indominus Rexes. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and have a great day.